I do get asked, are your parents proud? Are your parents proud of what you do? They don't really have a choice at this point. I know they're proud because they'll mess with me. Now they try to communicate with me with jokes. My mom's a very intelligent woman, but she loves chain letters. She will forward the fuck out of a chain letter. Our group chat is just chain letters, and it's always like a meme or a video or an article that tells us to appreciate her. The last one she sent was a scrolling poem. It was a video. It was, what is a mom? And it opens with, Om. A mom has wisdom. A mom has patience. A mom has a virus on her phone. What are you doing, bro? China has all my mom's data. For sure. So she sends this link in our group chat. I open it, and it's an article. Headline, off-duty pilot does mushrooms, tries to bring down airplane. And I'm reading it, like, what? Some of you know this story? If you don't know this story, it's a true story. This pilot from Portland, obviously, his best friend died. So he took a best friend died amount of shrooms. We've all been there. And at 35,000 feet, he's in the cockpit in the jump seat, and he's tripping balls and thinks the way to get out of the strip is to pull the fire suppression levers and shut the engines off. Luckily, the other pilots stop him, send him back to basic economy where he belongs, you know? And they land, and he gets charged with 83 counts of attempted murder. 0 for 83. What a loser. Kill somebody. Even the Pistons won a game, you know? And I'm reading this article like, oh man, what a bad trip. A terrible trip. I know if I was in the cockpit at 35,000 feet tripping balls, it'd be the greatest trip of my life. I'm like, yo, go up. Space is right there, bro. And I finished reading the article, and I text my mom, Mom, why did you send this article? And she replies, you do drugs on planes. Don't be like this guy. And I text her back, I said, Mom, if I ever get access to a cockpit, I'll finish the job, don't worry. I do drugs on planes, by the way. On the ground too, but. And I'm not saying that to brag, okay? I did a show 2 weeks ago. There's a guy sitting right here, 29-year-old Indian kid, and he's twitching. He's coked out of his mind. And he DMs me after the show. He's like, bro, awesome show, man. I'm on coke and Tuesday. I've been up since Friday. You're like a degenerate role model. And I'm like, bro, first of all, don't do drugs because I do drugs, okay? I'm successful. Second of all, who's doing coke at a comedy show? That's the worst drug to do for comedy. Cocaine needs to be used to have circular arguments with your friends about easily Googleable information. I can't imagine doing lines, but let's go laugh, guys. Hey, that was a really good joke, man. Relax. But I do drugs on planes. The last time I did drugs on a plane, I did shrooms. I was flying from Seattle to New York. And I got sat next to this Indian guy who was wearing a Microsoft shirt. And he recognized me. You know, I took my shrooms, I'm sitting down, I'm writing jokes and stuff. And he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, hey, bro, you're Nimesh, right? I'm like, yeah. You work at Amazon or? He's like, no, Microsoft. Probably Teams. And that's a joke for the corporate folk. And he's like, hey, I work at Microsoft in the AI division. You think I can ask you some questions? I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, you think ChatGPT is going to change your job? You know, it can write jokes and scripts. You think it's going to end all your writing jobs? I was like, well, that's a very interesting question, sir. Because you see, like, the way I understand AI, it's based on human language input. And so if it ever becomes so sophisticated, it's going to output language that we don't understand as humans. So no, I'm not concerned at all. And his eyes went wide. Wow. I never really thought about it like that. Little did he know I was zooted. I had no idea what I was talking about. I don't even know if he was there.